Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Masquerada. Let's go ahead and head down. We're trying to find this herald, but who knows? Should be in here somewhere, theoretically. Oh, okay, yep. Religious. That definitely looks like a religious place. We're just gonna walk right in. This sounds like a horrible idea.
The herald.
Her second in command is alive. You said the lady promised that the Melakarte would not live. Any of them.
The lady promised that you would have her men.
They spoke with Cicero Gavar. They know where we are. He could be on his way here right now. Tell me that that is what the lady wants.
Do not question the lady. You cannot see what the lady can. And you will never understand what she does. But she is more worthy of your trust than any other entity. Tell me that you cannot see that she has brought you higher than you've ever dreamed. You live as you've never lived before. Food, clothes, shelter. Tell me that you believe you would have those if you had not trusted the lady.
Many more of us would be alive if we hadn't.
Blasphemy! If you had not been under the lady's guarding wings, you would have been crushed by the portiere. It is because of her that you survive, that you can hide, that you can prepare yourselves for the coming dangers. Tell me that you would have known about the powers that made Masquerines, or that you would have known about the prophecies, or that you would ever have possibly stumbled upon this. This is but one of hundreds that she has promised us. Now witness its power, and know that the lady is true.
Thing is, already killed one of those? It's not that impressive.
See what the lady has flushed out of the shadows. Do not let them leave.
Oh no.
We've got this!
Are we gonna have to fight all of them? Or do we only have to fight the thing? Because it looks kind of like all of them prep for a fight, right? Okay, let's go ahead and go. Okay, yep, we're fighting all of them. Alright. We're fighting the room. Just a small upgrade in difficulty, and they all have Masquerades, so that's just fantastic. Alright, try not to divide up too much, guys. Tell you what, Calden, it's good you're going that way, but why don't you go over here first? Like, come down here. Make them come to us. Vasco's gonna do what he does, I guess. Cicero, I guess hit this guy? Okay. I think we can dervish here and take a good chunk of them to stun. That did not stun any of them? Okay, they're running. Okay, so we need to head over there eventually. That's fine.
We'll buy you time.
We don't have the time. Okay, that's what he just said. Alright, so we can just go for it. We don't have to fight them all. Fighting the entire room seems a little crazy anyway. We don't get experience or anything for it, as far as I know. I guess we do get skill points.
Cicero!
Whatever.
Damn it, come on. Where are you?
Okay.
Cicero! We heard people screaming and...
Oh, great.
Come at me!
Okay, we just changed our party up. Alright, so our other two members are fighting the room over there, and we'll just fight these guys. Alright, we can deal with that. That actually looked like a great power right there. That was fantastic. That was her new thing, I think. Okay, so dervish this up. We can get 3 of them at least. Okay, hit this guy, because he's a jerk. He deserves it. Also, probably not from the front, if you can help it. There you go. Okay, can't help it, but that's alright. If he focuses on Cicero, that's great. If he doesn't, he has to turn, so also great. And he's out. He didn't want to, but he was out. Okay, dervish it up here. I can maybe get to the far side. Oh, I love the stun. The stun is great. No, get on his other side. Get on his other side. Never mind. Unnecessary. There she goes.
There!
I'm guessing... I don't know. Do you think the Herald's also the lady? It would simplify things for sure, but... No, okay, we can't go that way. We have to go all the way around. That's dumb. It would simplify things, but it's probably not the way it works. I don't know. We'll see. Where the hell
The
did she go?
light will cut you
Oh,
down.
hello. The knight will cut me down? No thanks.
Ow.
Holy shit. Okay, maybe the knight will cut me down. Let's go this way. And that's a good stun. Solid. I think we also absorbed them all into this here. Fight here. And that seemed to do a bit. Yeah, they're just gonna drop. That's great. It's not ready yet. Do we have another big area effect power like that? Because that was fantastic. Unfortunately, Cicero is going to get overwhelmed here if we don't get over there. So I think we'll control her. Get over here. Attack this guy. Sure. He's running for it, too. Cicero's okay. He's okay. Yeah, he's trying to cast some stuff on there. Look at this guy, though. Don't need both of you here, though. Amadia, come over here. Can you do a fissure right through here? That'd be great. Thanks. Oh, that worked out pretty well. Not great, but still pretty well. There you go. He's out. And definitely take care of the caster. Nice. And this guy's on the one left. That wasn't too shabby, actually. We seem to be doing very well. Kind of surprised. So maybe we could have taken that entire room. Maybe we could have fought the whole thing. I guess we're fine, though. But they were saying we don't have the time for this, so I decided to take them up on that. Oh, okay. New fight. Oh.
Cicero, they need help.
Alright. We just looped all the way around. Oh, except...
Lucia!
Shit. Okay, so Cicero's gonna go chase after her while they fight. Okay. That's fair.
Lucia!
But it does mean we're on our own for this. I'm not wild about that.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Cicero. Take him.
Whoa. Hell of a shot there. Damn cutscene incompetence.
Think that we should be moving elsewhere.
This place is good enough.
But they know.
This is good enough.
Yes, Herald.
Now leave. He's waking up. How are you feeling? You've been out for hours.
What happened?
I do apologize. I hadn't expected my men to be so rough.
Your men. The Herald.
I also apologize that you had to find out this way.
No. No.
I'm afraid it is true,
Tell me you're here to get me out.
Cicero.
You traitor! Songless bitch!
Get a hold of yourself.
Ophina. Corvus. It was you.
That was necessary.
And Razatov. You have him. Answer me!
Right in the next cell, in fact.
It was relatively painless.
Aw, shit.
Damn it, Lucia! Why? Answer me!
She has a plan.
What are you talking about?
How do you think the Dactytes have stayed one step ahead of you all this while? You think we were lucky?
The lady. Who is she?
A visionary. Someone with plans for the city.
Someone who has turned you against us all. You've killed 2 Inspectores and the Regenti, Lucia. And for what?
It had to be done. Sometimes drastic measures must be taken for the greater good.
Is that what your lady has told you?
She is right.
Words of a revolutionary. And like every revolutionary that has passed, she and all those that follow her will end up dead.
She is Fae!
What?
What?
She is of the ancient world, and she knows far more than you or I could ever hope to.
You're a mad woman. You're following a Fae. A mindless, senseless...
You have in your mind the peasantry of their kingdom, but the lady is nobility. She is more than just a beast, and she has plans to...
Plans to what? How can you believe that a creature like that could possibly be?
I have one of the artifacts!
Yes. You are beginning to understand.
How big, how vast this undertide of secrets is.
Get out of my head.
There are worlds worth of histories that are returning, and you have simply scratched the surface. What you learnt at the pin drop is a morsel of what exists. A fraction of the knowledge held by the forces that you plan to fight against.
How did you know about the pin drop?
Yes! Think. How is it that I knew? What powers are at my disposal that I can glean such knowledge? You understand what you've pit yourself against? Not just yourself, but those who travel with you.
You leave them out of this!
Spoken to a mirror. They have yet to cross the threshold. They don't need to. And if you reconsider your position, neither will you.
What?
You are here for a reason, Cicero. The lady has plans for you, if you will accept them.
You think I'm insane?
Is it insanity for the gull to veer from the storm front? They are here.
Cicero?
You are a wise man, Cicero, and are modest enough to admit the limits of your perception. Let that awareness guide your decision. We will meet again soon, Cicero. And by then, I expect you to have thought long and hard about where you stand.
And she's gonna leave, and then our party member's gonna come and rescue us. But unfortunately,
He's here!
or maybe not. Okay, that's a cool use of water magic.
Are you alright? Fine.
Cicero! Thank the tides you're...
Yeah, bad
What's
news,
wrong?
but your brother, unfortunately.
No.
Well, technically we're done.
It makes no sense. Why did she hide you in the golden canvas? She must have known that we'd search there again.
She was trying to recruit.
Unless she wanted you to be found. Wanted to send the message to us that she had the capacity to capture you.
That too.
And was willing to let you go to prove that she was confident she could do it again. That has to be it. And Razatov. Damn it. And she said nothing to you. Nothing at all.
I've already told you what happened.
Tell it again. Maybe you missed something.
We were in the golden canvas, and we found out where the Dactytes were hiding. We had a skirmish that brought us out of the streets, and I thought I caught a glimpse of her face, so I followed her. The next thing I know, I'm waking up to the sounds of explosions, and I see Lucia arguing with a Dactyte. The Dactyte wanted me dead. Lucia didn't. That's when Tristan came in.
So you never spoke to her?
How many times must we go over this before you believe me?
What of Razatov's work, then? Where to find these artifacts? How to use them?
Nothing.
Now, she's mostly gloating. I don't know why he doesn't want to say that. I mean,
Come
Cicero.
here.
Seems odd. Don't know why you're lying to this man.
20,000.
But
I said bring him back. Unfortunately, I didn't specify that he had to be alive. You
Details.
did your job. This is your payment.
a dismissal.
Simply an ending of your contract with the Registry. And now, from here on, you no longer act under the purview of the Registry, and thus we cannot protect you from the ramifications or account for the responsibility of your actions.
Ah, okay.
Of course. I understand.
Good. Then I'll see you around.
Not if we're good at our job, we won't. Okay, so technically the job's over, but it's really not. Yeah, okay. Stuff happened, yada yada, right. Yeah, so technically we're done, but we're not really done. Pay a lot of history, okay. I'm just going and collecting lore. I don't need to read it. I mean, it's interesting lore for sure. Herald 4. Okay, so we now know who it is. Okay. What's happened in the past 5 years? Yeah, no shit. That just goes back up. No reason to do that. It's funny they're making us go all the way through this, unless there's something here. Oh, here we go. Hello, folks.
That is a wise move. Knowing the dark trajectory of this investigation,
It would be wise to divorce the registry from it.
Just seems a little bit cold leaving you out in the dirt like that.
I think it's excellent. Now it all depends on how the Marshal's going to spin it, eh?
I will tell Fabio that you have been dismissed from the case. He will likely still request that I watch you, seeing how close we are to learning what the artifacts actually did. But at least you will no longer associate this with the registry.
Ah, how wonderful it is to have such an honest spy among us now.
Better an honest spy than a deceitful friend.
Barely.
Now, I take my leave. The Judge Master should hear this from me in person.
I wonder what'll happen when she finds out that we've been keeping things from her.
You know about the artifacts. Cicero, how does... Cicero? Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just...
Help!
Oh gods, what now?
Who's that?
Someone in trouble.
Oh yeah, those are
What
Fae.
are they doing here? Here they come!
Alright, Peeper Fae. Oh, my cursor's way over there, okay. So he's probably in a safe spot, right? I mean, there's chances are the fight gets over there is pretty unlikely. Okay, these guys are the ones that cast a lot, so we want to make sure they're okay. He's also a caster, we can keep him with distance. These guys all look like they are melee. Alright, so we should just be able to advance to be good. So let's just go ahead and advance. Oh, I can't quite get to that one. Okay, cancel and unpause. Okay, there we go. That should be able to get to now. Yeah, there you go. That's all of them. Oh, couldn't get to him. Damn it. That's okay. One caster down is at least pretty good. Hit this guy now. If you can with that, that'd be better. There you go. Okay, we're taking a few hits. That's not horrible.
Come on!
Okay. We should probably face. He's facing us right now, but that's alright. If we just trade spots. There, that works out a little bit better. And then Dervish all the way through. I mean, the stun at least is worth it. Oh, it did stun us. Okay, good. Stun both of them. Great. Come over here then.
Damn it! I need help!
That wasn't so bad.
In the corridor, sir, please. The Valencio needs help. Tristan!
Oh, shit. Okay. Yep. More Fae just running rampant everywhere. Does that mean the Maskless are actually making... Oh, shit. They're blocked. There's no way we can go through here. Or he
Tristan!
did that. Okay.
There is something beyond this wall, and it is not going to hold much longer. Tristan!
Do not let them pass.
It's okay. We can fight them off, Tristan.
Here we
It's
go.
fine. Oh, he's probably weak. That probably took a lot out of him. Okay, this isn't so bad. We've totally fought these guys before. This guy needs to be taken out for sure. Unfortunately, we don't seem to have a tank with us right now, so we've got to just try to outdamage this. Innervate's probably not a horrible idea. She probably just did that. Fissure, she can't go that far with Fissure. Yeah, he's about to Dervish, which is fine. Can you innervate him right now? There you go. There, that did that. And then Fissure on these guys as their group should work out pretty well. Yeah, that seemed to be okay. Okay, now your job is to hit this guy, okay? I know you want to hit that guy right there because he's a spider and we hate spiders, but still. Your job, what are you doing? You group them all together, which is great. That's fantastic. Cadence. And it takes 15 base damage. That's not a lot, but I'll take what I can get. So sure, do that. And then Amadea. Then you just attack. Try to keep them all together. Okay, don't let them hit that guy. There you go, that worked out nicely. This guy a bunch. Oh, come on. There you go. Nice. Not so bad. Alright, move on. Oh, except we can't for some reason? Oh, that's right. We need to take care of our friend who probably is about to collapse with the effort that just took him.
What happened?
Faye. A few of my men and I were walking through the hallways when they attacked. I don't know where they came from.
There are more of them beyond.
Yes. Allow me to recover, and I will summon the portieri.
We don't have the time. Rest well.
And I assume there's no, like, magic potions or anything to be able to get him back up to full strength, but that's okay.
This
We can totally do
mist
this.
again.
Target
mist-
practice.
The mist does seem to call in the Fae here. Wait for them to come in. And then dervish as much as we can. Yeah, there. Okay, good. Stun him and then hit him. Trouble is, yeah, see, it puts my back to this guy, and I don't like that. She still has fissure up. Can you come over here? Oh, okay, she's actually going to cast on this guy. That's great. That did interrupt him, which is fantastic. This guy is in a trouble spot, though. She needs to protect him. Oh, but she didn't have any magic for fissure. All right, so hit this guy. You should activate your mask, actually. Yeah, call down lightning strikes around you. That sounds a great idea. Fantastic. It stunned them, and you can hit him with wind burst.
I hate to say it, but...
Yeah, he's gonna drop if he's not careful here. Do a little bit of this. He's gonna drop if he's not careful. And, okay, fortunately his focus was not a problem there. There, you're good. Yeah, that's fine. Little bit rough, but okay. Nothing else around, go through the door.
Lucia's office.
No surprise the mists are thickest here.
And he's dead. Well, shit. Tortured? Oh, not dead. Might have been tortured, though.
Palov! This is torture. We have to get him out of here. The chair has been bolted to the ground. We must remove the stakes.
We're going to get you out of here, but we need to remove these stakes. Do you understand?
No, Cicero, no!
Is it trapped? Oh, shit. No, don't do that.
What?
Oh. Blood sacrifice?
There we go.
It was a blood sacrifice to cause the Fae to arrive. Right, because it needs drops of blood, right? Every time you want to summon Fae, you need drops of blood. I forgot about that. Okay, not to mention by pulling out the stake, that just makes him bleed to death, right? If that punctured an artery, he's basically dead already. Anyway, big guy here. There's only one of them, though. It can't be too bad. If we try to stun him, I don't think he's probably immune to stun, but it's worth a shot, right? Oh shit, big bada boom. Everyone get away. Oh shit, I didn't get everyone away from that. I should have. Should have backed everyone up. It's too late now. He's about to do the big burst, though. Yeah, it's a big bada boom. Shit. We can stun him, maybe. We can, like, interrupt him here. That is not going to interrupt, but do this anyway. It's a big fucking bada boom. I don't know what else we can do. Yep, it hurt everyone. Yeah, and he said he was silence immune. Shit, can we just get everyone away? Oh, he draws you in. Okay, but then... Your health is, like, really low. Can you just... Oh, fuck, man. I can't get out of there. Yeah, he's dropped. Okay, can you pick him up, please? That'd be great. Damn it. Try to get this guy in, like, so. I don't know if that helps at all. Come on, you need to pick him up or something. Oh, he did pick him up. Great. Great, great, great. Unfortunately, he's going to hit stuff again. And I don't know what to do about that. Fissure. Yeah, stunned everybody. That sucks. Hate it. Okay, can we just get you the fuck out? Get the fuck out. Go. Oh my god. Go. Go. Okay, good. Alright. I mean, the lightning's not going to help us at all now. But now at least you can fight at a distance. That'd be good. Everyone else's health and focus is fine. It's mostly just Vasco who's having some problems here. Alright. I mean, okay, they get stunned. That happens, but...
Not happening again.
There. Okay. Yeah. So, no mask powers right now. You can try Dervish. I don't know. This guy seems stun immune, though. Oh, no, he's not stun immune. Totally got him. Got some damage on him. Good. Do that next. Okay, moving him seems to have canceled the big bot boom. That's gonna hurt, though. Yeah, we can't undo that. Oh, maybe if we swap places? Nah, trade one's immune. Alright, but he dropped anyway. Only one skill point for that? Excuse me? Seems ridiculous.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Get this man some medical attention right now.
How is he?
Lost a lot of blood, but he'll make it.
We'll take over from here.
You're not a doctor.
We will meet again soon, Cicero.
Cicero, are you all right?
Fine. I'd like to take a look around. Find out how this happened.
Of course. I'll leave you to it.
Gonna take the nice man away? Yeah, okay, I think he's just about to do that. Alright, there you go.
Song's sake. What was all this about?
Summoning Fae with his blood.
How?
She had agents within these walls. Must have done this before she pulled them out.
But why? What did she hope to achieve?
Keep searching.
Alright, well, obviously, thing here. I mean, as an inventory, of course, she's very experienced in crime scenes and knows exactly what to look for all the time. Pixie dust?
The sunken star.
Did you say something?
No, nothing. Did you find anything?
Nothing but moldy old cases.
Same.
Well, I don't think there's anything left for us here. We should go.
To the Hall of Songs?
Calden. I'll go. The both of you can head back to the Estiguary. I'll meet you there.
Cicero, did something happen in the prison?
What?
You seem, I don't know, a little off.
I just need some rest. It's getting late.
Don't know why he's lying to his partners. That does not make a whole lot of sense.
There you are.
Kyrie.
Cicero, you need to see this.
All right.
Okay, but it's
you
getting
can leave
late.
after this. Come on.
By the blood. What is this?
You were right, Cicero. Your theory that the Fae were made of the mist was correct, but I've spent the past few days distilling it. Look at how bestial it is. There is no sense of order about it whatsoever. Now, look at this.
It's inquisitive.
And I spilt no blood.
How?
You were right about the mists. They are the building blocks of the Fae. Places with a higher density of the mist have more Fae, but what you mistook was the trigger.
Not blood, clearly.
It's... oh, how do I put this? Emotion is a close approximate. I don't think our language has an equivalent. It's, a state of mind. It's an experience. It's a...
Scythe?
Yes, exactly.
What's that?
Scythe. It was something the Dementicate were trained to manipulate as they matured, though we've never learnt what for. It roughly translates to different mediums of thought, of being. It's difficult to explain. You're saying that various Scythe create various Fae?
Yes. Pain is easy to replicate, and the Fae that produces seems base, but this one...
What were you thinking of?
The first day that I was a Vegelus. Walking into the Conoscenza, seeing all the knowledge that was at my fingertips.
And different states, feelings, thoughts, create different Fae?
If there is enough mist in the vicinity, yes. I haven't boiled it down to a science yet, but it's definitely on the way there.
Well, this is more than enough. Thank you, Kyrie.
Of course. Rest well, Cicero.
Okay, so could recreate, I mean, effectively magic robots. That'd be kind of neat. Golems are always a cool idea. Dirges and Mermento. Alright. Anything else around? More Masquerades and more lore. Doesn't look like it. A lot of fighting types, but it looks like we're probably just gonna get the hell out. Alright, let's go.
2 stops. The first, the Estiguary. We'll be dropping our Medea and Vasco off there. Then we'll head to the Hall of Songs.
All right, sir.
Yeah, you gotta see what's up with the Cauldron. Hopefully no fights. I'm with only one, shouldn't be... Or
And
only one
that,
companion.
brother, is the history of the Terreld family, from the start to their gory demise. Brother? Are you asleep? Hey!
7th Canticle, coins and kin.
Oh, brother.
Don't be too harsh on him, Elena. It's been a tiring few days.
I know.
I should be back soon with the Mariner.
We'll be here.
Someone just walked through the cart? That seems bad. And look at that, walk right through again. It's like the cart doesn't even exist. Or the people don't. It's a story of ghosts. Wouldn't entirely surprise me, actually, at this point. Mariner does love his whole songs. I guess it's a way to connect with his brother, who, you know, is currently dead, so there's that. Another canticle, and probably one over here as well. Yep, there we go. Lots and lots, excuse me, sir. Lots and lots of lore all over the place. So now there's at least 7 canticles. Could be significantly more. Okay, he's not here though, is he?
I apologize. Did I interrupt something?
Venera, you may leave us. I will be in good company with the Inspectore. Come, Cicero, have a seat, please. I can hear an ache in your voice.
Were you in the middle of a composition?
I was, in fact, for the 8th Canticle.
So soon? The canticle hasn't even been declared over.
I know, but this is the last year of this Canticle's 15th Masura. If anything is to happen in the coming months that should spell the end of the Canticle, I'd like to at least be prepared. Composing a song that chronicles 60 years' worth of events is not something that one does in an evening. But there is something on your mind, isn't there? I can hear the ripples of unease in your words.
It's just... How do you do it, Mirabat?
Well, first, you have to look at all the major events that take...
I mean carrying such a responsibility. A whole society rides upon this hall. Your hall. How do you handle something like that?
When I lost my eyes, some 28 years ago, do you know what I missed the most during the years after?
Flowers?
The faces of the dozens of handsome men that threw themselves at your feet?
Oh no, Cicero. There were only 7 that did that. No, I missed seeing smiles. Of all the years that I've been a songstress, those were the hardest.
But you pulled through them.
I drifted, more accurately. In a situation like that, can someone truly ever know what direction to head in? I thought about it, day and night, about how I could make myself feel the way I did before. How I could find that passion that I had lost along with my sight.
And you found your answer?
No. My answer found me, I'd say. It came from a small boy who had been ambushed by thugs outside this very hall and had been screaming for help.
And you rushed out, blind as you were, masquerine on your face, and you sang.
And sing I did, with all the strength in my bones.
The flames that roared that night. Ages. I still remember the look on their faces.
I scooped the little boy up and brought him into this hall. On our way in, he whispered a little something in my ear. Do you remember what he said?
Thank you. And you're very pretty.
So he did. So he did. And that was the first time that I realized that you don't need to see the smile. You can just as easily hear it.
Thank you, Mirabas. It was nice to hear that story again.
But that was not the answer that you were looking for, was it?
In all honesty, I don't even know what I'm looking for. But that's enough sullenness. I'm here for a mariner, Calden. I think he might have just had a song sung.
He did, in fact. Razatov Azrus. A tragedy. He was such a sweet man. He'd been visiting the hall quite frequently over the past few months.
Razatov? Whatever for?
The Zoric culture across the sea believes that a person can sense when their time is up. They tend to try to tie up as many loose ends in the world as they can. He had me help him put a song into a chime, specifically for his brother, telling me to hand it to him in case this happened. It's like he knew.
And the mariner is somewhere on the tree?
Yes, at his Legacies branch.
Then that's where I'll be. Thank you for the story again, Mirabas.
Okay, so we'll head up there and get our mariner up, or he'll come back down, or his sister will. That'll work too.
Vint?
Sir,
How's he holding up?
you should talk to him. I think he'd like that.
I like that they're dealing with death realistically here. I mean, there is a period of mourning, and maybe it's a little bit faster than usual, but there is at least a recognition that these are some hard-hitting pieces that are happening to them here. Alright, grab this. Lore, Silent Ages. Land of Songs was not always filled with music. There had been a time before the Song of Ages had begun. There was nothing but the silence of the void. Before the people of songs came to the lands, creatures with quiet hearts ruled the domain. The consequence of their silence was clear. Their veins did not run with blood, their eyes did not sparkle with emotion. They were bereft of life because they did not sing. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but okay, I can get that. Alright, Calden, buddy, pal, chum of mine, how you doing? Left a stone. Oh, that's a singing block, isn't it? You sing to it, and it's basically recording, and you can play it at any time, I believe. So it's probably, that's the chime, that's what they call. So, okay, that must be the song that Razatov had for his brother. Oh, it's very quiet because the music in this, the settings are very quiet, but okay. At least they have them subtitled. It's interesting, it's a box there, but it looks like a teardrop ornament instead. I can so barely hear the song, but I'm sure it's very pretty. I kind of would expect clues, but maybe not. No, it just seems to be some way to give a little bit of closure. Oh, okay, there's the teardrop right there. Okay, so it came out of it. Well, that's kind of cool.
He composed this himself. He came by and asked Mirabas to help him put it into this chime. Did he know?
Seems to be the
Your brother was no fool.
Then why? Why chase a storm in rough seas?
Because he felt that he had to.
He never told anyone this, but he harbored a religion. A Sharmu, an Elysian religion. He liked to believe that there was an afterlife, a promised land that we'd go to after we passed.
I heard it in the last verse of the song.
I want so badly to believe that he's right.
A ray of light in a sea of shadows. A source of hope in a mire of despair. I think he would have liked to be remembered that way.
If my brother felt that he needed to do this, to find these artifacts, then we must.
And so we will.
And as I guessed, the Judge Master has no wishes to act. Not yet.
Well, he'll have to keep waiting, won't he? We don't have any leads.
What about the golden canvas?
The portieri have searched it already. Nothing.
And my brother's work? Is there anything we can follow up on?
Nothing that hasn't already been checked out. We still don't know why he was creating Fae, but unfortunately, I don't know if we'll ever find out now.
It's true. Razatov's death has staunched the flow of the investigation. All the answers in his mind, now lost.
But that can't be it. There has to be more to this.
Just a day ago, you had a gaze that could turn your victims to stone.
Well, some lessons can be learnt in a day.
It's late. We should get some rest.
What about our next step?
We'll convene tomorrow morning. Hopefully we'll have more ideas then.
They are kind of at an impasse. I mean, maybe they get something eventually, but they might... Act 4 might be 5 years later. Wouldn't be entirely surprised if that was the case. Okay, Act 3. Alright, something down there in the middle of the night.
You understand what you've picked yourself against? Not just yourself, but those who travel with you.
You're heading out in the middle of the night? That seems like a bad idea.
Sorry.
Oh, he's fallen up on a lead by himself. The fucking moron. Alright, I mean, we can't... This is apparently the story, so this is just what we're supposed to do. Can't even do the trials. I don't think we found any other engravings, did we? Oh, okay. A little bit more damage, a little more proc chance. I'm not wild about it. Whatever. Let's keep on. I think we've been doing okay. I think the less damage has definitely been hurting us a little bit. I don't think decreasing it more is a good idea. Sure, just take a random horse. So the thing is, if you know anything about horses, you should know that because they're able to pull a cart, these are not riding horses. You cannot... Well, I mean, there are some horses... They have to be trained to do both, alright? You can't just say, well, obviously they know how to pull a cart, so therefore I can ride them. No, they have to be trained to be able to accept a saddle. But, also, why are these guys just going around? Why do they have stones on them? These poor mules. They just have packs on them all the fucking time? That's insane. Okay, anyway. Stops us from running away, I suppose.
There. We're going out for a short ride, all right? Nothing to make a fuss over.
Well, it's not pulling a cart, so it's just the poor horse is confused. Oh, of course, the twins. No, magic. Okay. Faye? Or something else.
You heard that, didn't you?
Now, she's clearly, like...
crazy? No. Let's go.
She's clearly gotten into your head, Cicero. This should not be something you do alone. I don't understand why you're doing this alone.
All right. Where have you been hiding?
Sunken Star. Okay, so this is something he saw a clue on. There's certain peace to be found in this place. The world is rushed, its people frantic. There's always something happening, some dagger you need to be wary of, some flash of fire you need to anticipate, some betrayal you need to guard against. Of course, none of that matters when you're alone. Alone, you were free. Alone, you needn't worry about the bindings that the world would shackle you with. Alone, you can find peace. The Sunken Star is a great testament to that. The flowers that form from the sheet of yellow in the field are known as Lionara. They've been brought over by runic merchants who attempted to grow them in large enough quantities to produce a brilliant golden dye out of the flower's petals. They failed because of an unfortunate alignment of tragic circumstances, and they abandoned the ward, allowing the flowers to grow in peace. No one seemed to want to claim the ward even after the merchants left. Some said the location was poor, and it was, and others said that Lionara would be too troublesome to get rid of. I, for one, think those are all excuses. It's easy to take to this place with its quiet wonder. I think no one took over the ward because it was a symbol they secretly wished to remain. It was serenity in a world so grim. And yet now I am here for reasons I cannot bring myself to confess. I'd been here once before. It was a time ago when the bottom of the streets ran the rivulets rather than in streams. Cyrus told me to meet him here in the dead of night one evening. I'd just become an inspectore at the time, and pulled enough strings to get him his place as custodian of the Hall of Bearings. Look out of the field, brother, he said as we sat on a cliff overlooking the basin of yellow that inspired the area's name. What do you see? Flowers, I said, confused about what he was getting at. You said we'd bring me here to see something special. He chuckled. This is special. He lifted a finger. What do you see among the flowers? Nothing. It's all yellow. Look again, he said, and that time I did. And I saw. The wind, I said softly. Coursing through the field. You can see the wind and the flowers. Okay, then I'm really glad I chose Airbender as his specialty, because that actually makes a tie to his brother that I'm kind of for. How it moves them, pull them to its will, so invisible, yet so present, he said. This place has a magic to it. A subtle one, to be sure, but it's here, all right? And he turned to me. I wanted to thank you. I frowned. For? Your magic, he said, turning back to the moonlit fields of gold. Your quiet influence, the way your will works itself on the world, how it brings people together. He paused. I spoke to Lysandra. I swallowed, my mouth turned dry. She said the Masqueraders are inspired now that I'm custodian. Cyrus, I said, croaking. You know that wasn't my intention. You are their wind, Cicero, he said without turning to me. At that moment I knew why he'd brought me here, to pull me in, to get me to commit, to join forces with the Masqueraders by convincing me how much a hero I was to them. Well, brother, looks like I came after all. Alright. I mean, poor horse. No saddle, though. He rode bareback, which makes sense. The horse has to be trained to take bridle and saddle. Alright, down we go. That seems like a really questionable decision here, Cicero. What the fuck?
You are here for a reason, Cicero.
Are you, though?
Is it insanity for the gull to veer from the storm front?
Kinda. But not really. So, open the door, and yep, we go into the barn. Into the what the hell?
For you.
May as well lay a carpet out while you're at it.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Okay, just a masquerade just listening around. Go ahead and grab that. But before we head in and possibly go directly into the trap, that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. This has been Masquerada. I'm Piece of the Universe, your Piece of the Universe 2. And I'll see you guys next time.